It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Ilana, you're absolutely right. The smell coming out of the espresso kitchen right now is absolutely incredible. I wish right now there was a thing like smell-o-vision so that I can share that with you. But yes, we are making a smoky tomato soup with a lovely Lizet Hartley this morning. Lizet, lekker om saam met jou weer in die kombuis te wees. Weet jy net, ek sê net die ander dag, ek is lus vir 'n goeie tomatiesop. Hey?
Hierdie is 'n goeie.
And hierdie is a smoky tomato soup, right? It's gonna just chase away those winter chills, and it's perfect for sitting around a fireplace at night with a nice little drink as well, hey? Just look at me, imagination running away. So how do we put this together?
So it's super simple and actually quite healthy as well. Unusual for me because I'm normally the queen of butter.
All right, cool.
Working with olive oil, it's just, you're going to split off an onion.
Yes.
Okay, get it nice and caramelized because that's what's going to give you your flavor.
All right,
because
perfect.
we're using very few ingredients here.
But this is because the tomato, and I'm sure we're using smoked paprika.
We're using smoked paprika, which is wonderful. The plain one won't do.
Yes, no, you have to
some
buy the
garlic
smoked one.
and some chili flakes.
Right. I love the fact that you said this is a healthy soup as well, because normally when it comes to winter and the cold temperatures, you feel like comfort eating. So you stock up on food, those high carb rich foods as well, to make you feel better.
You can have quite a bit of this one, I think.
You can have quite a bit of this one. That's what Lizet says. Perfect. All right.
Then we add some tin tomatoes. So tomatoes aren't fantastic in winter.
Yeah.
The big ones, they're all anemic and pink and sad looking.
Yeah.
So tin tomatoes are a perfect substitute, especially in winter. They're a beautiful thing.
All right.
So we've added our spices. We fry them off a bit. Now we're going to add our tomato.
Okay.
And to that we are going to add a little bit of sugar because there's a lot of acid in tomato and you do need to balance it.
Just a little bit.
Brown sugar I love the deep caramel flavour.
Okay.
But you can use plain.
Yes.
Then a little bit of
black pepper.
And then very importantly some stock. Now I use beef stock.
Okay.
Because I like the deep rich flavour of beef. And beef and tomatoes are major pals. So you can use chicken, but it's not going to be the same.
Okay, beef stock it is.
Beef stock it is.
So
when I'm desperate, I use lamb.
When you're desperate, you use lamb, all right.
Okay, and that's it. We're going to
is that pretty much it?
That's pretty much it. A little bit of basil.
Okay.
Purple basil or green basil is fine. Now you're going to cook that for about 15 minutes.
All right, just make sure it starts getting to a boil, basically.
Yes.
Okay.
And then, because, tin tomatoes, you don't really need to cook them forever.
Exactly.
Then right at the end, I'm going to add some baby tomatoes. Now, even through winter, baby tomatoes are normally quite pretty.
Yeah.
And nice and ripe and red.
Okay.
You don't want to cook
So
these
you just
to
cut them in
death.
half, basically.
Cut them in half. And the reason I add this, you can probably leave it out, but I love the contrast of the tin tomato with the fresh, crunchy tomato.
Yes.
So I don't really cook them. I basically just
so
warm
towards
them
the
through.
end, you kind of warm them through.
Towards the end.
All right, cool.
And that's pretty much it. So that's a soup in under 20 minutes. And then right at the end, just because it is important to be a little bit naughty.
You gotta have it, just a little bit,
have
yeah.
it.
So here we have one we obviously prepared a little bit earlier on.
Yes, you can see it's a little bit darker in colour.
at
It's
that.
starting to look wonderfully unctuous.
Yes.
And then just for the naughty.
Just for the naughty, because
Not
it is
a lot,
cold.
you see. I'm adding 2 tablespoons, and this is.
Let's swap these 2 pots around quickly, so we can just see there. And look at that swirl.
And it just transforms the soup.
Man, that looks
and it's
amazing.
just 2 tablespoons, so it's not exactly going to, make you fat.
Well, I'll tell you what, dish it up for us. There we go, you can dish it up for us. In the meanwhile, if you want to get your hands on the recipe for our smoky tomato soup this morning, all you need to do is SMS the keyword soup to 33728. That's soup to 33728. We'll send you the link to the recipe, also the shopping list. And just keep in mind those SMSs do cost R1.50. But like Lizet said, it is a healthy soup. You can eat as much of it as you like, and it's just gonna make you feel warm and fuzzy inside, especially on those cold winter nights. And you serve it with, what would you say?
Okay, so what I'm going to do, just for the pretty,
okay.
very important, a little bit of cream right at the end.
Look at that.
And just a little sprinkling of paprika. And a little bit of basil.
And look at that.
And we're done.
As if you would have it in a restaurant. Hey, you could be a professional chef at home. Why not? That keyword soup to 33728, and we'll send you everything you need to know to make this delicious soup that's going to warm you up through the cold winter nights. Lizet, thank you very, very much. But also remember to join Jeannie Benang and Danilo or Bonnie and Danilo in the Afternoon Express kitchen at 4 p.m. this afternoon. Of course, you can find that on 3, and then you can go along and cook with them. And they're making mozzarella and spring onion chicken fillets this afternoon. It's going to be delicious. So all you need to do, go to the Afternoon Express Facebook page, like the page, get the Woolworths ingredients list, and then get ready to cook along with the Afternoon Express foodies. That's 4 p.m. on SABC3. It's going to be delicious. Lizet, once again, thank you so much. Soup to 33728, and you could be making this baby tonight. Why not? Right now, we are solving your culinary conundrums. Here's Zola.